Welcome everyone to Brick System Brothers. It's time for our January 2021 footnotes. So this is just kind of a chance to look back at some of the content we put out this month. If there's corrections that need to be made, then I'll try to cover those here. We're also going to look forward a little bit and remark on the challenge that we did to reach 1,000 subscribers. That was going on during most of this month, and a lot of our channel growth is closely tied to that challenge. So I did want to mention it. But there will also be kind of separate videos going up to look at the results of that. Also tomorrow is the end of the challenge, so we have the full day, February 1st, and then at the end of the day is the cutoff. We'll see if we have 1,000 subscribers. If we do, then there's a triple set giveaway. If we don't, then we're still giving away 2 of those sets, but in either case, it's been pretty cool to see the subscriber growth explode for the last month, and definitely we'll be taking a closer look at the results in a separate video. So the first thing that I did want to mention at the end of the parts lot analysis that I was doing, the last thing I did was look at the pricing in Rebrickable, and of course the Rebrickable estimator throughout the video was talking about how that was probably too high, and an effort was made to show maybe a better estimate for the overall price of the pieces in the lot. At the end of the day, was able to use some math to work out another value, but as far as grounding that in reality goes, there wasn't a whole lot that I had planned to tie that back in. There's not a lot you can do besides speculate. What I had forgotten is earlier, I think it was earlier this month or late in December, I went ahead and made a Bricklink parts list of all of those pieces, and then I just ran that through to see how much it would cost to place that order on Bricklink if I was to buy all those pieces at the same time. So effectively doing the same thing, buying the same pieces just through Bricklink instead of JCD and Hobby. And the result of that was placing a single order that would have cost $285. So the market value of those pieces right now on Bricklink is close to $300, which is also close to what we ended up with for a final number. So an interesting exercise, and here's just a little screenshot of that value and where I got that. Again, it's something that would probably have to be done multiple times to get an average, and then you look at that in terms of where's the market value of these pieces as it stands right now, were you to actually place an order for them. So something that I did want to mention, should have been in number 5, but didn't get it in time to talk about it. So that was maybe just the only correction so far. In my Porsche announcement, I accidentally said February, but at the end of the video I did say March, so that will be available for a general release on March 1st and VIP release on February 16th, so about 2 weeks and a couple days for the VIPs. What else from January? We did add a new record for a number of videos this month, so if you count monthly video releases, for a while it was pretty close to our release schedule, which is Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Now we're still doing that schedule. Most of the videos that we put out are on those 3 days. This past week I did a video every day to get through my 5-part series, and then yesterday was a release of 4 videos on the same day. So our Saturday release day, sometimes releasing multiple videos on the same day. All that contributing to a record number of 35 videos, if you count this one, released in January 2021. And like I said, a lot of that was the push for our 1,000 subscriber challenge, just to be sure we're getting content out there in front of fresh eyes and hoping to bring in more people to get on board with that. So with weekly updates, on top of all of our other regular content, started to add up, and I just wanted to mention that is a new record for us in terms of getting content out, averages over 1 video per day. So not exactly daily uploads, because what I usually do is record a lot of content and then have that ready to be released as needed. So it's not like I'm making the videos every day and putting them up, but by the time they're actually released, that's about what it's averaging out to. So kind of interesting. If you have been watching recently on our channel, one of the videos I put out yesterday is our regular What's at Walmart update. So that's another thing we try to do every month. As Josh and I go out to Walmart to see what is for sale and what can be found in the Lego aisle, We just try to record a quick snippet and talk about what's in stock, maybe what has been on clearance, and then publish that in the form of a video that has historically been called What's at Walmart, with the date in brackets. So if you go back and look on the channel, I think we did one every month in 2020, and I think we went, well, I think it started in 2019. It was kind of sporadic, and then as we went into 2020, it was pretty regular. Something that we're going to be continuing, and January's was up yesterday, but I've extended the title to read What's at Walmart for fans of Lego. So a little more specific, it's not just saying, well, we went to Walmart and this is what we found. We're specifically going into Walmart, looking in the Lego aisle and Lego clearance. So maybe helping people find our content a little bit better. But the specific wording spells out WAWFFOL, which doesn't actually spell the word, but if you read it, spells waffle. Waffle. So I thought that was kind of fun, just add in a little bit of humor. I like our acronyms here on the channel. So we have Hold Up, What's That Awesome Piece is a video playlist where we do individual looks at specific pieces. And usually I refer to that as hue tap. If you read it out like it spells a word, that's kind of the sounding of it. So the What's at Walmart for fans of Lego spells out waffle. So our new waffle series, I probably won't refer to it as often as I refer to hue tap, but just a little fun tidbit for you guys to throw in that also happens to kind of align with who we want to watch our videos. Like I said, there was going to be a separate video talking about the results of our 1,000 subscriber challenge. I want to specifically thank the people that have been involved in getting our content out. So that's all coming up in a separate upload. But I did want to talk a little bit right here about the monetization plans, which is kind of one of the benchmarks that your channel has to reach to be monetized, is 1,000 subscribers. The other one is 4,000 watch hours, which we actually crossed quite a while ago, as one of my early tutorials has been racking up views for a long time. So that was a large contributor to our watch time, and that kind of grew steadily. It outpaced our subscriptions for several months, and we did reach that benchmark of watch time quite a little, maybe a couple months ago. But that's a moving average. Well, not an average. It just, within the past year, you have to maintain this 4,000 hours of watch time, and your channel also has to have more than 1,000 subscribers in order to monetize it, so that you can actually run ads on videos and get a little bit of money back from each ad. So yeah, eventually the goal is to get some ads going on some of our more popular videos. Just talking to Josh, we'll be maybe doing a case-by-case, video-by-video basis of which ones will actually get ads. The interesting thing about shorts is they might attract a lot of views and really rack up views and watch time, but you can't actually run ads on those as of yet. So yeah, shorts might be doing really well, but one of the reasons that we're trying not to put a lot of effort into making shorts is because at the end of the day, whether you're monetized currently or not, you kind of want to be looking towards the future, and if shorts aren't something that you can monetize, then all those views are just views at the end of the day, which in our case is good. We're getting the exposure, so we do want to be making a few shorts here and there, but we don't want to dump all of our efforts into that specific content mode going forward, because the bulk of our videos that we would eventually like to make a profit on are something that we'd like to be able to monetize. So you're looking at keeping out copyrighted music, original content, and something generally more long format is better suited for running ads. And just in terms of the types of ads that we're probably looking to run is going to be the kind of uninterrupted banner ones at the bottom. Some of our really popular ones we might try to max out so that we're getting maximum return for view, but I don't think we want to necessarily do that on all of our videos, because the focus here is on the Lego content and we want to keep that at the forefront. So it is, I think, a goal in a lot of people's minds to eventually be able to kind of run this and have it fund itself, and then kind of going a step beyond that, having it actually fund the hobby. So eventually, if we do make enough money on this, we could start to pour that back into buying specific sets to review on the channel, which then kind of jumps into a cycle of our channel's doing better because we're buying these sets, so we're actually making more money on the channel, which we can then put back into improving the quality of content. So that is a conversation I wanted to get started sooner rather than later, and at this point that's all it is, just getting that started, because it will probably be another month or two before we start actually running ads and actually seeing that step unfold, that step of the process come to fruition. But it is something we're very close to actually be taking the first step with. So those were kind of the main points that I wanted to cover in the footnotes, that's what this is called, and kind of the sneak preview for stuff that's coming up. I'll just leave you with this, a Lego bag and an empty pick-a-brick cup. So possibly some content related to a Lego store coming up on the channel on Brick System Brothers. We'll see you guys tomorrow for the results of our 1,000 subscriber challenge, and then on Tuesday, February 2nd, we'll be posting our giveaway video, whether that's the triple set giveaway or the double. Whatever happens, that will be going up on the 2nd. So we'll see you guys there. All questions will be answered very soon. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time on Brick System Brothers.